so we're on the third floor of Angel Senior Living in Sarasota. This is our one-bedroom model. I'll go in there first. We have a kitchenette here to your left, refrigerator, dining area to your right, and then the living space. So this unit is roughly just under 800 square feet. And most of it you'll see is in the bathroom and in the bedroom. But it's plenty of space, especially for those who are retiring, just looking for something more laid back, more relaxed. All of it's brand new. Again, it's because we just opened a year ago last month. I mean, there's no one even on the third floor. So you move in on the third floor, you're by yourself.
The penthouse.
That's right. Beds can fit as much as a queen-size bed, even king size, really depending on how much space you're looking for. But again, the attention to detail is going to be in the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm going to get out of your way here.
Oh, sure. I'll come on in. So the closet is here?
So there's two different closets. Actually, there's 4 closets in the unit itself. This is probably the bigger one. This is where I think I would probably keep my clothes, but that's just me personally. But you see that the big space, and actually where you're standing right now is an empty space. And again, attention to detail. This is perfect for those with wheelchairs and walkers because you can literally just park the wheelchair or the walker here and then transfer over into the toilet.
Absolutely.
Where usually you got the sink right up against the toilet and you're having a hard time transferring over. So again, attention to detail, that's exactly what we do here at Angels. And of course you'll also see these. This is great. So for example, when we talk about residents moving into the community, we have caregivers that will come into the room, they'll put eyes on the resident, make sure that they're okay, and then they'll check here so that we'll know that they're coming in and make sure that mom and dad are okay. Because typically the first 2 weeks are the most critical for someone falling and having some sort of incident. So,
absolutely. So I wanted to ask you real quick while we're talking about your care. So what type of license do you have here at Angel Senior Living?
Standard license, so it's assisted living and memory care. Yeah,
Okay.
our standard license.
Very
Now,
good.
we do have ECC, but we currently don't practice it. That may be something we can explore in the future. But for right now, we're primarily focusing on standard license at AL.
All right, great.
All right, and then our 2-bedroom is just to our left. I feel like I'm doing all the talking right now.
Oh, you're doing
I need to stop talking.
I told Al I would ask him questions, but literally you're doing a perfect job. I mean, I think you could be my sidekick on these videos.
I love it. Sounds fantastic. As long as you keep coming over here, right?
Sure, exactly.
Our 2 bedrooms are on the ends. So it's a little bit of a hike, but for those that are looking for privacy, it's exactly what we're looking for.
Sure, and somebody who does like, getting that exercise every day, it's great for them too.
Exactly. So pretty much the same layout. You're going to have the kitchenette, the refrigerator, the living room. The only difference will be is that now you're going to have the second bedroom on either side. But even the bedrooms themselves are going to be the same size.
Wow, this is beautiful. Sign me up for one of these. I'll take this one.
Well, let's do it.
Wow, so 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom?
2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. You got it.
This is so great.
Yeah.
So do you ever have people that move in or considering people that move in that don't know each other and they're roommates, or do you have shared?
So the semi-private, absolutely. We have semi-privates both in memory care as well as assisted living. So now that we took a tour of the entire facility, I got to talk about pricing, right? Because that's the whole point. Right now we have 2 different sales happening. Our first one is we're waiving level of cares, which if you're in the assisted living, I'm going to go this way. All right. So if we're in the assisted living aspect, you understand the level of cares and the different tiers. Right now, we're completely waiving that for any future resident up to 40. Right now, we're at 35, so we're knocking on that door, so that window of opportunity is definitely closing. But for right now, again, our level of cares we're completely waiving, which is a minimum of $3,600 saving a year.
That's huge.
Yeah, and that's coming in as a level 1. If you're coming in at level 2, level 3, now we're talking about $900 a month times 12. That's over pretty close to $10,000, if not more than that. So substantial savings. That's our first one, and that's a lifetime lock. That's not like monthly. That's a lifetime lock your residency here in the community. And then our last savings is going to be $1,000 off every month for 6 months. So it's a $6,000 savings. That one's a bit more cut and dry. I don't have to explain that one as much.
Yeah, but that helps people with moving in, with the cost of moving, with whatever it might be involved in moving in. So that's great.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got it.
I just wanted to come in as we're talking and see this other side here. Looks like it's a mirror image, the same size.
It's a mirror. It's exactly the same exact thing.
Wonderful.
The same exact thing. You got it.
Awesome. So do you have any words of wisdom that we want to leave viewers with, besides, of course, come in and take a tour?
I would just say, take a tour, do as much exploring as possible, do as much research as possible, and again, what Angels does separately from everyone else is a couple of different things. It's three things. We're family owned and operated. So if you have any issues, you come into our community, have any issues, you can speak directly to our owners and let them know that the executive director is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. He also comes to the community to make sure, puts eyes on the community to make sure the residents are okay, to make sure the building's okay, to make sure the daily operations are okay. That to me that's pretty important. The other two things are, and this is a big one. One, I'm not too sure, Brittany, if you are familiar with it. We just now introduced our communities to it. Is the TIPA Snow program?
Oh yes.
Oh, it's
the training.
Yes, it's a phenomenal idea. We started implementing that in our communities, including here in Sarasota.
Great.
And we actually have 2 employees that are PAC certified. So they went to Washington, certified through TIPA Snow, and they're slowly integrating that program in all of our communities.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Yeah, and if you don't know about the TIPA Snow, I urge you to go on YouTube and just Google TIPA Snow Living Gems program. You're going to learn a ton. I know I did. And then the last thing is the STEADY program. It's a program that was put together by the CDC, and it's to lessen the opportunity for falls when mom or dad comes into a community. The STEADY program, again, implemented by CDC, and what that really does is specialists will put eyes on mom or dad. So if they're diabetic, does mom need diabetic shoes? If they're on if they're taking pharmaceutical, we can actually send the medications to our pharmacy. Our pharmacist will put eyes on it and see if there are any interactions. Should he or she be taking that medication at night? Should they be taking it at morning? Different things like that that'll again lessen the opportunity for a fall, because that's what we don't want, especially because at that point they're going to go to rehab and it's just going to be a lot harder for them to get better again.
Exactly. So it sounds like you're doing an amazing job here. We appreciate you coming in or letting us come into your home and see everything and get to know you a little bit better. I urge everybody to come from town and come meet with Al individually. He's amazing and has a great vision right in line with Angel Senior Living. Yeah. And of course, your address, will you share that with folks for touring?
5750 Honore. It's in Sarasota. It's on the corner of Clark and Honore. You can always go to our website, angelseniorliving.com. You can call me on the cell. I won't get that. Yes, I will. 813-447-9260. I sound like a sales cardsman.
Ladies and gentlemen, he gave his personal cell. There you go.
What else you want? No.
So thank you again for being here, and we hope everybody has a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Brittany.